So you can cook almost anything in aluminium alfoil. Now, you know you can do spuds. Well, if you can cook spuds, you can cook anything. It's just a question of timing and how you do it. So this is a really simple one. It's a bit of a fave, and I guess it's quite a while since I first saw this done. Because we're going to cook it in coals, is make sure that it's fairly thin. Okay, so the bit I want to cook doesn't want to be more than about 1 inch thick, tops. I'll just chop this one in half. There we go. And as you can see there, we now have nothing that's over that thick. Too easy. The trick is to use some of this stuff. Do you know what this is? It's Vegeta, and it's a seasoning mix. It's a stock. A good sprinkle of Vegeta. Give it to both sides. There we go. Nothing too hard there. And then I'm going to put this on my sheet of alfoil that I prepared earlier. You want to be reasonably careful when you do this, that you always are aware of where the top is. That's about the only trick there is to it, to be honest. I'm going to chop up some mushrooms, just sprinkle the mushrooms around. I think we can probably go another mushy on here. Now, there's a lot of schools of thoughts on mushrooms. Some people like to pull the stems out and just cook that bit. Some people like to skin them. The handbrake likes to skin them. Well, I just can't be bothered doing any of that. To be honest, I reckon you just chop them up and in they go. And now, a little bit of butter. Nothing beats butter. You know, butter is cheaper than margarine. Isn't that amazing? Okay, now I'll just wrap that up. Look at that, eh? I've used enough to build at least 2 Land Rovers. Righto, now that goes in the fire, just like that. Okay, we've been, what, 20, 25 minutes? More than enough. See our little chicken and mushroom now? You know, wasn't too complicated, was it? What you didn't see was I snuck in a few spuds in there too. Well, you might have just seen a glimpse of it. I pulled those out a little while ago because I knew they'd be done. Now this whole package, if you remember, it had the mushies and the butter on top. And at this stage, it all should still be the way I put it together. And there it is. And let's get the chicken out. Cooked to perfection. Look at the mushrooms. Just a lovely shade of brown on the outside there. Golden shade of brown. Now here's the one of the spuds I did earlier. And I've dressed it up just a little bit with some sour cream and some spring onions. And there you have it. Look at that. All cooked in alfoil, in the fire, and it's going to be fantastic. And I know that because I'm going to eat it.